phrase fake news was first coined in around 2015 or so and became particularly popular in 2016, specifically around the US presidential election and also around Brexit.
Researchers discovered that there were millions of messages flying around on the internet. Now, some of them were satirical. There was also a lot of deliberate lying to get attention perhaps for their point of view, but perhaps more importantly, trying to discredit other people's opinions.
The term fake news has become problematic mainly because people use it to mean different things. So if you're trying to use it in an analytic context, it's too vague. There are basically three different ways in which the term fake news is used. The first is false information that's presented as news. The second is politicians using the term to deflect criticism from them. And then the third use is to refer to the idea that the news media itself is in some way corrupt or biased, to attack the news media and thus undermine its legitimacy.
I try and avoid using the term fake news because it's become a term of abuse. Some people, at least, use it to mean any view or information that they disagree with or don't like. And so I prefer to use other words like misinformation or disinformation. Sometimes you can create so-called fake news by mistake. So you can misinform people. You might not know enough about something. You give people just selected facts. And then there's disinformation, where you are deliberately distorting the reality for your own ends.
Another concept related to fake news is the conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theories are also based on false information. They're a particular type of false information because they're based around a narrative which suggests that some centralised power, the government, whoever, are manipulating the people through secretive means.
On the relationship between conspiracy theories and fake news, I think I'd say that they're closely related, but they're not the same. A key element of the concept of fake news is that the people producing it don't themselves believe it. They realize that it is fake. Now, if you think about an absolutely committed Sandy Hook or 9/11 conspiracy theorist, they're not putting it forward because they're trying to misinform anybody or deceive anybody. They're putting it forward because they think it's actually true.
There are a couple of key reasons why fake news is an issue, why people are worried about it. One is that, from a political point of view, in a liberal democracy, the electorate make informed decisions based on reliable information. So if the information is not reliable, if it's fake, fabricated or whatever, that undermines the power they have to make an informed decision and thus undermines what we understand as the democratic system.
One thing that I think needs to be done in response to conspiracy theories and the growth of conspiracy theories is to actually educate people about these theories, about what their historical origins are and what their political agendas are. Who benefits from their theories? What's in it for them?
I work for First Draft. We basically monitor the social media and various online spaces for various types of misinformation that could end up causing damage to society. There is a number of ways that we've seen have been successful at reducing the volume of misinformation online. In Taiwan, for example, they have a very whole-of-society system which involves using fact checkers and using state regulators, but also independent companies to come up with solutions to kind of reduce this noise. One of the tools that we highly recommend is prebunking. It's when you see a data deficit or information deficit emerge, and the danger is that it would be filled by speculation or by false claims. And we try and anticipate that and preempt it by making statements that are factually correct and by correcting those emerging narratives.
Get more from the Open University. Check out the links on screen now.